Hi, I'm Crystal. As a child, I was always nurturing and naturally loved dolls. When I became an adult and discovered Reborn dolls, my little family started to grow. There's Haley, Landon, Avery, Chloe, Shiloh, Grace, Jamie, Jeremy, Maya, and Suki. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it's a lot of fun. Hey guys, so as I said in my last video, as I was editing the videos of the Downy Doll Show, I realized that I forgot to tell a couple of interesting stories that happened, and both of them were when I was coming back from the show, and it was, I believe it was on my second flight, the flight going from Atlanta to Toronto. Before going on, I told you guys how there was a lady that lived in Etobicoke, Ontario, and she was loving the dolls, and she said that she was a doll collector, and you know, she took my card, she was really interested. But it was really funny because she was just loving the baby, showing it off to everyone, and everyone was quite interested in loving it. And she says to this one lady, "Look at her, isn't she beautiful?" And the lady goes, "No, that's actually really creepy." And I was like, here we go. But you know what? Out of all, I mean, that was the one and only negative comment out of the entire weekend that I heard. So because of that, I just let it roll off my back. I was like, you know what? Whatever. Everyone seems to be loving it. I've had nothing but positive reactions, so I'm not going to let one little comment of, "Ooh, it's creepy," get to me. So just remember that, guys. There's always, I find, if you have the positive attitude when you're showing your dolls, you will get positive back. And I have to say, like, 99% of the time I get positive responses. The other thing that happened was when I boarded the plane, I was on the left side of the plane, and the flight attendant comes down the aisle, stops dead in her tracks at me, and she goes, and she goes, then she realized it was a doll. She goes, "Oh my gosh, you scared the crap out of me." She goes, "I thought that was a real baby." And apparently in this airplane anyway, I don't know if it's like this in all airplanes, but apparently the left side of the airplane only has 2 oxygen masks for 2 adults. Whereas the other side of the plane has 3 oxygen masks. So if you had a baby plus 2 adults, everyone has an oxygen mask. And so she goes, "If that had been a real baby, we would have had to move you to the other side of the plane." So she's like, "You almost gave me a heart attack." And I just laughed, and we were just laughing about it. And so it was really funny. And then not even 5 minutes later, the second flight attendant comes up the aisle, and the exact same thing happened. And it was so funny. She's like, "Oh my God, you scared me half to death. I thought I was gonna have to move you to the other side of the plane." And I'm like, "I know, someone just told me." So I just thought that was like really funny, because that's how real Maya looks, that they scared the crap out of the flight attendants. So, but that's actually really interesting information. I did not know that. So that's kind of good to know. So make sure if you have like a real infant with you, you want to sit on the right side of the plane. I don't know if it's like that with all planes, but with this one, it was. But anyways, guys, that's my quick little extra stories from the Downy Doll Show. I don't believe I have any more than that. But it was lots of fun, and I cannot wait to hopefully go again next year. Fingers crossed. All right, bye, guys.